In this video, I'm going to show you how to factorise on the graphical calculator. So if you turn the calculator on, in menu we want the equation option, which this time is A at the bottom. You can either do alpha A or you can go down and select it to open up. So if we're factorising a quadratic, then we're going to want to factorise a polynomial, so we pick F2, and it asks us the degree. So for a quadratic the degree is 2, for a cubic the degree would be 3, and so on. If I click 2, it then just asks me nice and simply for A, B and C, like you'd put into the discriminant or the quadratic formula. So this first question I've got my A is 9, and then I press execute, my B is minus 32, and my C is minus 16. Once you've typed them in, you can either click F1 solve or click execute again, and it should give you your two solutions. So my first solution then is x equals 4. Now my second one looks like a decimal. It's really important that you go and highlight it so that at the bottom it will give you the exact answer. So my second answer for x is that x is equal to minus 4 over 9. Okay? And you can just press exit to go back if you do need to change any of the variables. The second example I've got here is the same values of A, B and C, but instead of just being x, it would be sin x. You would use the calculator in exactly the same way, but when you get your solutions, you would have that sin x is equal to 4 and sin x is equal to minus 4 over 9. So it's really important that you don't just write x is 4 and x is minus 4 over 9, and then you could go on to solve them. On the third example that I've got, this is one that would normally need the quadratic formula. So if I type in my A, B and C again, I've got A is 7, B is minus 14 and C is 3. Again, it doesn't matter that this time it's using K instead of X, the calculator will still use X. If I press execute, I can see that I've got two decimal answers here, but down at the bottom it will give me the exact answers that it's done using the quadratic formula for me. So I must put K equals, so my first solution is 7 plus 2 root 7 over 7. And my second solution, if I go down again, it'll give me the exact one, is 7 minus 2 root 7 over 7. So it's really important that you don't just accept the decimal answers. You might find that it does give a decimal at the bottom. Make sure you're using enough significant figures if it does. If you've got your calculator set up to do imaginary roots, it might also give you those.